Morning everyone, Andrew from S&D Paving here in Epsom, Surrey. So we're just on to our next job, which is quite a large patio, and we've got some garden work to do here in Cobham. So as you can see, we've done the excavation work, and some of this was already done previously by builders who've just finished an extension. Our guys have been in yesterday. They've finished off the excavation, they've put the membrane down, they've put some crush down and some MOT. We still have to finish that off. So I just thought I'd do you a before video before we get too far in. The builders have done the drainage on this one, so the drain is already run along the bifold doors or sliding patio doors. So this one is going to be done with a London stone porcelain. As you can see, it's quite a vast patio area, but it does represent the property, as the property is quite a large and nice property, so it needs a patio of this size to represent the property and to give the customer some outdoor living space, which they quite enjoy, for a table and chairs, for a sofa, lounger, for a garden swing, etc. So we're going to do a patio all the way across the back. It's going to wrap around down the side to the side fence. We are going to be doing a driveway in this property as well, but that's going to follow through probably next year. Also, customer wants us to, if you can see from here, level up some of the humps and bumps in the garden. As I said, they've just finished some building work. Clear all that rubbish that's been there for years, and get a new hedge planted across the rear of the garden. That's it for now, and I'll catch up with you throughout the job. We are here on our Cobham job, which is a new patio, side access and patio. We were here previously and we done some membrane and the type 1 crush on a little bit of MOT in the summer, but we're back now to completely finish and do the job. So as you can see here on the side, we're completely doing a full excavation here. We haven't done it yet, there's a bit more to come out. And we're going to do our membrane, our crushed concrete and our type 1 MOT over the top. And as you can see here, our guys have already excavated around the drains. A builder has put them in, but put them in way too high, so we've got to lower them and adjust them to our right height. So that's why that's excavated. As you can see around here, we've already done our crush and MOT. We still have to top that up with some more MOT, which is coming today. Guys have got to finish putting the drains in. And we are laying down a London stone Florence Grey porcelain. As you can see, that's the samples on the ground which we got for the customer. Once you book a job in with us, or once you've moved to kind of stage 2 of the booking process, we can get full size tiles on site. If you can narrow it down to 2 colours, we can actually get some full size samples delivered. There is a slight cost in this, but it's minimal, so you can have a proper look at the tiles in colour. Say hello, say good morning to Mr. Cat, keeping an eye on us. So yeah, that's it for this one. I'll do you an update later in the job really, but yeah, this is going to be a full porcelain patio, start to finish. And as you can see, our guys are on the back of the garden. Customers asked us to do some landscaping. Pretty much from years ago, she had some overgrown areas in the garden around the left side there and right across the back, which had some building materials left over from the extension she had done. So we are doing some levelling and clearing up of that and carrying on with the patio. Speak to you all soon. Just back for an update on our Cobham job. So as you can see, walking through the side, not much has changed so far on the side. We've just lowered these drains to the correct levels and folds. So that's been done. As you can see, the hard standing has been done in the back. We've got our drains fitted, which is going to wrap around this corner to this one. The guys are just starting to lay down the porcelain. It's a London stone Florence Grey. We have a little bit more MOT to top up on the patio, waiting for that to arrive this morning from our local supplier. So just a little update. As you can see, on all our porcelain patios, back of all the tiles are primed. Guys are just in the middle of priming that one. All laid on a full bed. Guys are just laying in a full bed now, alternates. So everybody's in a full bed of sand and cement and set to our line and levels. The reason we put a drain around this patio is falling to the garden, but the reason we've put a drain around this is once you encroach on your DPC, you have to, by law, put a drain around the property. Even though the drain is not doing anything, you still have to put it. You either do a drain or you leave a 100mm gap and you fill it with shingle. So the customer wanted a flush finish to the bifold doors, so we've pretty much achieved that. We are about 10mm down below it, but on a general gist, we're on level, and that's going to fall out to where you can see the soil here, and that's pretty much going to be the same level as the lawn. On the back, we have excavated and leveled the whole back corner of the garden. We still have a little bit more to do in the middle. One of our guys is on that now, so we're going to do that, and we're going to get some grass seed in there. I'll give you an update further on in the patio. Just doing the final video on our Cobham patio. Let me walk you in and give you a look around. Let's close the gate. It's a lovely windy autumn day. So as you can see, we've completely finished this patio now using the London Stone 900/600 in Florence Grey or Florence Stone. As you can see, fully recessed the manhole cover, cut in to match all the lines of that existing tile. So the customer wanted this a little bit wider here so she can access a bin shed here for her bins, and then we reduced it down to the patio size, as you can see, coming along here onto our dog wash area. We've now done 5 or 6 of these, maybe 7. So what it is, pretty much, you probably can't see in that video, but the drain is a lot lower than the patio slabs. So the customer has hot and cold tap here. She sets up her hose, washes her dog here, and all the muck and grime goes down into the drain and off into the soakaway. So as you can see, moving along, we've left a 100mm gap off the wall here all the way along the property because of the DPC. We've just put in a golden shingle for now. We've left that about an inch lower than the finished level so the customer can top it up with a nice grey stone or a nice beige buff to match. So going along, we've got our drainage channel running all the way along the property. As you can see, we took out the one that was here because it was twisted and bent, and we fitted that one all the way across, all the way along. It catches the downpipe, goes out into a soakaway in the garden. But one of the main reasons, or that probably is the main reason for doing this, is because this patio is threshold with the door. So you're the same, when you open up your sliding doors, you've got the same height of level outside as what you do inside. So the patio is falling to the garden, but for this reason and by regs, you have to run a drainage channel around the property, which we've done. As you can see, it's a very vast patio, up on 160 square meters. Goes all the way over underneath that big beautiful tree, runs all the way along the front, all the way around. That's it for this one. There is a phase 2 for us in this job, which is to come back early spring, and we finished off leveling the garden at the back, so we've took out all the hard muck out of there. We've left the patio about 2 inches higher, so we're going to rotavate that whole garden and returf it end of next season. I may say early spring next year. That's it for now. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.